Welcome back to Night of the Dead. It is Wave 94. We are on Blue Base. And we're just waiting for the wave to run. So as I mentioned at the end of 93, I was pretty much free to just kind of wander around. So I actually went into this area and completely exposed the map down in here. I will then, after today's horde, go and completely expose the map in and around here. And then after red, I'll just expose this last little bit up here, go over here, and then the last one after green will do that, and then it'll be wave 100 in black. And we will be good to go. I did more than just explore. I actually did some resource collecting. And gathered, I think 240 or so iron, 700-800 branches. So I dropped a bunch of branches off over at red. I've got put in 300 branches here. I need to take these back over to red because I don't really need them here because I don't have a trebuchet anymore. Oh, and we have an exploder coming off. Oh, we have a green box. That was a green mini. Oh, no, that was a tier 2 guy. I thought I heard something back here. Wow. We got far. Keep that one loaded up. Keep these guys out there. The longer we can keep the bosses outside of the rest of the base, the better off the rest of the base will go. And that would be why I have fences there. Why I put up the walls. One to protect against jumpers of the zombie kind and jumpers of the human kind, being me. So the first few nights I was here, there were huge streams that came down that way at the end of the night. This is a decent little amount at the front. That's what I like to see when they get to here and they get pushed back because of the still nothing. Oh, there's a dead pig over there. Okay, let's dump a little bit of gasoline, a little petrol. Explode! Again, this wave seems a little bit more steady. Much the same as 93 was over on the green base. And so here comes kind of a fresh wave of zombies coming in. Is it being matched by fresh wave over here? Somewhat. So it's 2 o'clock. Nothing coming from that side, still coming down from the left. Oh. I got pretty big all of a sudden. Now this is the way it should have been. And it's still coming in. Now this is a nice wave. It's still coming in. Nice! This will be a good test for the base. I like that. That I just noticed is quite damaged. Well, it looks like we just got crawlers coming in. Nice. I still got fuel left in it. Two butchers left. And I keep them out here. One butcher left. Wow. That I liked. That one's still standing. That one's still standing. And that one's kind of base is standing. Nice. Okay, so 8, 8. That went off. That means that this most likely went off 1. I had 1 reach it to here. Excellent. Yes. Let's just make sure there's no fuel in here. There shouldn't be. Okay, no fuel. I just don't want to roast myself. Okay, so let's go through this and let's see what we got. And this is what I wanted to see from the beginning. This is why I built the base this way. Wow, even the trap door. So one had it, got through this and this, and set off the trap door. That is excellent. So I was a little late putting the flame in, the fuel in for the flamethrower, starting with the flames. And a lot were getting like past that area in terms of the bosses. And once I put the fuel in, I mean, we had a lot of room to take more in here. I was just trying to look at what I think of as being I think I'm refilling some things down in the main area. At what I look at as being a key point is to use the flame in the most efficient manner. Now I've used it multiple ways. I've shot it out into an area and just had it kind of do whatever it wants to do. And, you know, hey, it kills, it slows them down. But what I was really looking to do with the multiple different bases I've built was how to, with maximum efficiency, how do I make the most out of the fuel that I have. And I kind of came across it by accident. When I had my multi-platform base, platform 2 originally started being pendulums. And it was just basically 3 pendulums with, I think, a cutter at the front and 9 spiked floors underneath. And I had the flame on, and I only had a ballista at the back. And then I had a flame on base 3. And I got chased out of base platform 2 really quick that first night. I was barely able to stay in there at all. But in base 3, because of the flamethrower, I was able to stay in quite a long time. So I thought, okay, let's switch those 2 around. And I put the flamethrower on base 2, and oh my goodness, what a difference it made. But the first night I ran it and just put the fuel in and let it run. The second night I kind of put fuel in, took fuel out, put fuel in, took fuel out, and it really changed how I was able to stay in. And that was because, you know, I was able to use the flame, get control of the zombies, slow them down, and then just let the spiked floors and the pendulums take over and start to do more damage to them. So with that, I then switched to using, at least on those bases, because, you know, 6 flamethrowers just didn't make sense. I put ballistas on the top of all of them to shoot right down the channel of it. And I used a handheld flamethrower to control the zombies. And those bases were 10 blocks long, well, 11 blocks, and platforms long. And I had an issue that the flamethrower couldn't reach from the back, so I had to kind of be further up. Plus, I wanted to be able to replenish the traps that were further up. So then I created a safe zone of one platform in the middle, and I was able to use it. So by fully utilizing the flamethrower to trap the zombies in the killing zone, I was able to use a lot less fuel. I mean, on 5 platforms, I was only going through 50, 60 fuel in a night. Instead of throwing 150 in it or 50 in it, and well, it slows up for a little bit and then it's done. So this allowed me, tonight was a bit of a test and proving my theory that does work. Slow them up inside the kill zone with the flamethrower, and once I turned on the flamethrower, the bosses, were dying in this area. You saw the last two butchers didn't even get out of this area. So even at the higher levels, if we use flame properly, that's why I extended the entrance on the Wild Mouse to 5 long. Because if you saw, that flame was shooting way out to there. I think it does 6 or 7. So it'll be a nice kill zone for 5 long. And you can keep the zombies in that 5 platform double entrance, so 10 platform entrance, for a long time. So you'll see that on the black base. And if it is successful, which I reasonably comfortable it will be successful based on everything I've seen with these bases, and it's just these bases a little bit beefier. It'll work well. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the new subscriptions. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all your comments. And I will see you, stop prattling, and I will see you on Wave 95. Thank you very much. Cheers.